Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There, the last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
The holidays are upon us, and Arizona's state parks are the perfect place to enjoy the season. Head north to play in the snow or hit the trails during the best time of year. Go to azstateparks.com to learn more.
You're listening to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network.
Ray J, are you okay? Clearly not. Ray J has been arrested for making serious threats to his estranged wife, Princess Love, with a pow 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 in front of his minor children. So, happy Thanksgiving, first of all. A lot of you, as I was preparing Thanksgiving and preparing for Thanksgiving, I saw the video this morning like a lot of you, but I said I'm going to focus on finishing up my food before I focus on this story, which I implore all of you to do. But Ray J apparently early this morning got into it with his estranged wife, Princess Love. And according to Princess Love, he threatened her with a GUN. You also see him say it in this video footage that we're going to share with you. So trigger warning before continuing, because I know a lot of you, especially around the holidays, have been through similar situations. But Ray J, it feels like he's become even more unhinged. A lot of this trolling behavior from Ray J has been around for years, but it's become more and more unhinged to the point where people are thinking, is he on substances? What is going on? And what exactly caused the rift between Ray J and his family? Although they recently reunited during the Atlanta stop during the Boys Mind tour, I can't imagine that this sort of drama isn't part of the reason why they've separated themselves from Ray J.
World, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro, on the down. They in my house, and they making threats to me. What's up? What you trying to do? Take my kids?
I'm getting my kids.
Okay, take your kids. Watch how they cry. Take my kids, cause y'all drunk. Y'all wanna drive drunk? Y'all wanna drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Ray, you just
drive
pointed,
drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun at
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You wanna take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Cause y'all drunk as and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody?
I
didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake?
TMZ also has a screenshot where you see that Ray J has a pow 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 in his possession. And as the video escalates, you hear him threaten someone else in the room with this pow pow pow.
Wake my daughter up.
Ray.
Because you're selfish.
You're delusional.
You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's what drunk people say. Like, you're taking my daughter?
Grow the up.
All right,
seriously.
cool.
You need
You're not taking my...
Honestly, I believe Princess Love that Ray J is a woman abuser. We'll say allegedly. However, we can't forget that Ray J was defending Diddy on multimedia platforms during his trial. He was defending a known woman abuser. We've seen it on videotape. So it wouldn't shock me that someone who was defending him is partaking in similar behavior, allegedly.
Son.
Ray,
like, I know you're trying to take my son. Hey, don't touch him. Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the fuck out of you. Y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house. Shoot me right now. I swear to God, bro. Shoot me right now. Take my son. No. I hate you over the fucking years, bro. Okay, you supposed to get the family. No, get the fuck out of here. You in my house. Hey. Bro, stop, dog. I'll kill you, bro. Stop. I'll kill you. Stop. I'll kill you, bro. Stop. Okay. I know you will, but stop. I'm trying to help you out. All right, cool. You good? Yep. Literally, they're probably gonna pull up right now. Let's chill. Cool. All right, cool. Literally. Yep, we cool. All right, let go. Let go. Let's chill. I'm a kid. I need to take my kids. I'm trying trying to help you out there. That's good.
Mind you, it looks like Ray J is on a live stream. Why does Ray J even look like a teenager on live stream, like a streamer, and he's a grown adult? Ray J's damn near 50. I know he looks younger than that, but he's damn near 50 and still partaking in these reindeer games. And it sounds like, and look, we can't see anything. All we can do is hear. He threatens this person that comes in with a GUN, and the person replies like, I will unalive you. And it sounds like the guy actually gets control of Ray J, and then Ray J sort of gives up. I'm not sure. Again, we can't see anything. All we can do is hear voices.
Let's just get out of here. They really have to get out of my house. What should you do right now? I got a gun on me. I'm trying to help you. Get out of here, bro. If I shoot you. I don't want to. I would never do that, bro. There's got it downstairs. Bro, I can shoot the out of you, bro.
The saddest part of this video, and like I said, trigger warning, because the saddest part of this video is the fact that you do hear these young children crying, witnessing this type of behavior. On Thanksgiving, they shouldn't be dealing with this. They should be being able to enjoy Thanksgiving. They should not have to be listening to their father or see their father walking around with a pow, 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 threatening, and their mom crying and upset.
There's a balcony to my left, a room to straight ahead. Okay, so I'll hold this and then you guys just scoot up and bump up, okay? Ready?
5 minutes clear.
41 is requesting additional unit for open doors.
So there you hear the police arrive. So this is what TMZ is reporting in regards to this Ray J and Princess Love incident. They write this. They said Ray J allegedly pulled a GUN on Princess Love and threatened to unalive a man during a completely unhinged live stream. And the whole incident was caught on video. The chaos erupted early Thursday morning when Ray went live from inside his home, immediately ranting that he was, quote, having the worst Thanksgiving in the effing world, claiming that someone was trying to take his kids and that he was also being threatened. Things spiraled instantly, with Ray J appearing to snatch a hand GUN off the table and load the pistol, saying, if these N-words step foot close to this door, I'm going to blow this effing ish away, bro. He storms off camera, and moments later, he's seen yelling at someone off screen, ordering them to get out of the house and accusing them of, quote, trespassing. Princess Love then walks in, saying that she's taking their kids. Princess claps back, calling Ray J a woman abuser. Seconds later, a woman and a man enter. The man confronts Ray, which triggers an explosion with Ray snapping, I'll pow, pow, pow the F out of you. The cameras get set down on as the audio keeps rolling, and it sounds like Ray J continues threatening the man, shouting, I'll unalive you, followed by, get out of my house before I pow, pow, pow you right now. I got a GUN on me. Crying from a child can be heard as police sirens approach in the background. From the audio, it appears officers arrive and begin securing the scene, describing the home layout over their radios. It also sounds like Princess is speaking to an officer and explaining what happened at one point, saying, my son told me that there was a GUN on the table. The audio is muffled. So this is where I'm now understanding why Princess might have concern. Apparently, she's alleging that maybe Ray J had a GUN just sitting around the house with young kids being there. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that cops got a call around 4 a.m. to a residence in Porter Ranch. We're told that the call came in as possible domestic violence incident involving threats. Officers arrived, cleared the residence, and took the suspect into custody. They've reached out to Ray J and Princess Love. So far, no word back. This is the update that they have so far. They said law enforcement sources tell TMZ that Ray J has been arrested and is currently in custody at a Los Angeles area jail. He was booked on a charge of making a criminal threat, and his bail has been set at $50,000. I don't know who exactly Ray J is going to call to help him with this particular incident. As I said to you before, he's been estranged from his family for quite some time. I know they had that big hug moment at the Atlanta show. I do know that he was at the New York City show as well. He was supposed to come out. Word on the street, he arrived too late. But if you've been watching some of Ray J's unhinged behavior on social media, then you know there is a problem. And for Brandy, who used to be super close with Ray J, to cut him off says to me, there's got to be something going on, either mental health-wise, substance abuse-wise. Something is going on with Ray J. However, this does not justify this type of behavior to Princess Love, and especially not to his children. Guys, I hope that you're having a better Thanksgiving than Ray J. It looks like he'll be spending the holiday, at least the holiday and maybe the holiday weekend, behind bars. Ray J is out on $50,000 bond after making criminal threats against his estranged wife, Princess Love. And now Princess Love is speaking out and saying that Ray J needs to go to rehab. So yesterday we uploaded a video for you guys in regards to this breaking story that Ray J was arrested for making criminal threats against his estranged wife, Princess Love. He's now free on $50,000 bond. If you missed that video, you get to see everything that Ray J did and said during the incident, which was very concerning in front of both of his children. So let me just give you the update in regards to what TMZ reported yesterday. They said Ray J's a free man, at least for now, because there was speculation, because it is a holiday, that Ray J would end up in jail over the weekend. They said after posting $50,000 bond and beelining it to the bail's bondsman. They actually have photos of him at the bail's bondsman smoking a cigarette. The entertainer was seen leaving a Los Angeles area jail Thursday afternoon with his entourage in tow. Just after hours, he was taken into custody and booked on a charge of making a criminal threat, which was caught on live stream because he was on live stream. Ray J, dressed in an all-black fit, kept his head down and took a call as he walked out, showing no interest in answering any questions. Instead, a man identifying himself as Ray J's manager did all the talking, telling the Pap that Ray called him from inside and he came right over to get him out. Soon after, Ray was photographed outside of Bill Bond's office, cigarette in hand, looking like he was trying to take the edge off after a chaotic night. We're told that he headed inside the office, then came out for a smoke break. TMZ broke the story, as you know, that Ray J was arrested after an explosive fight with Princess Love that played out on his live stream. At one point, Ray was seen grabbing a hand gun and loading it. And moments later, Princess Love accused him on camera of pointing the weapon at her. She also accused him of being a woman abuser. And the person that is his manager is Whack 100, for those that didn't realize it. I see the photograph, and it's Whack 100 who came to get him out of jail. According to online records, Ray J's court date is set for December 19th. Well, Princess Love is now speaking out on her social media.
I just want to say, I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone, while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women. What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house. I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to fuck myself.
And look, I believe Princess Love because at this particular point, Ray J has told on himself. We've seen the unhinged behavior on social media in interviews. We've seen it play out. We just saw it play out on The Breakfast Club. So she has no reason to lie. We've seen Ray J with the antics. We haven't seen Ray J with his children. We literally saw Princess Love attend the Boys Mind tour with her 2 kids. Ray J was not in sight.
And that I don't run shit over there. So take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab because you're more than drunk. You're not about to sit.
Here's the other element in regards to this. They're still married. I believe that Princess Love needs to take the necessary steps to get her divorce and also get sole custody of these kids. If you're the one taking care of the kids, and I don't know, you know how sometimes the families get involved and the families are like, girl, don't take him to court, don't do this. I don't know if Sonia Norwood is saying any of that. However, she needs to take those steps, especially now, because if he is dealing with drugs or other substances and you can't have the kids with him on their own, you need to get that with the court understanding that, not just some sort of verbal agreement that you guys have. You need to get this now in court. You see how it's escalated to what it's escalated to. Your kids are not safe with Ray J. And I can say that because we've seen it on video. The kids are not safe with him. I don't deny that Ray J loves his children, but he's not in the right frame of mind to be a parent or a partner or anyone that you can rely on at this particular point.
Here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother. Since the day my kids were born, I've been the best mother, and I'll take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you and pray that you get the help that you need. Because waving a gun around and leaving guns everywhere around your house is not okay. I did nothing to you to deserve that. My cousin's husband didn't do anything to deserve that. And never again.
So it was her cousin's husband that got into the scuffle with Ray J when Ray J had the pow, pow, pow and was threatening to unalive the cousin. As I said to you before, Princess Love, I get it. You've been in a toxic relationship with Ray J that has commingled your money and everything like that. And maybe that's part of the reason why you feel probably stuck. And we've talked about this before, why women or partners stay in this cycle of abuse. But this is why you have to get out. And this is why the people that are around you, if it's your family, if it's Brandy and Sonia Norwood, everyone needs to rally around you and protect you and those 2 children. But if they do not, then you need to eliminate yourself from them as well. You need to be around people that are going to support the fact that you need to prioritize the safety of your children. And the safety of your children, point blank period, means that they can't be around Ray J till he gets help. It's been very clear. We haven't said anything because no one has really said, oh, Ray J has a problem. This is probably like the first time that someone that's in his life is saying that he has a problem. It's been very obvious to the world because some of this behavior is like, okay, this is not normal Ray J just being a troll on social media. He looks tired. He looks like he's not sleeping. He looks like he's on something. And his behavior is giving us that. And this is why I always find it interesting when people have Ray J on their platform. I don't understand how you interview someone that you can tell is under the influence of something that's irresponsible and it's exploitive. I hope Ray J gets the help that he needs, but at this particular point, that is up to Ray J.
Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
I've got Dan Morgan here on the pod. Say hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going good, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Dan Morgan. I'm an attorney and a managing partner at Morgan & Morgan, which is America's largest injury law firm.
That's pretty awesome. I think I saw a billboard of yours recently that said 20 billion won. 20 billion is an insane number.
Yeah, 20 billion recovered. It's actually, I think, somewhere north, probably closer to 22, 23 after this year. And each year we get bigger and badder and our army grows. So the number will hopefully keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Awesome. So how does someone get in contact with Morgan & Morgan? What would I do if I got into an accident?
Probably the easiest way is dialing pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. We are always open. Our call center is always waiting to take your call. 24/7, 365.
Wow. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I actually thought it would be a good thing if he spent the night in jail because maybe he would sober up. But that's not necessarily enough. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts and opinions. We have another update. I've really stayed away from talking about Ray J. There's been a lot of stuff going on with Ray J. The Kardashians are suing him. He's now countersuing them. We found out based off of that lawsuit, apparently there was some sort of settlement between Ray J, multi-million dollar settlement between Ray J and the Kardashians. I haven't even talked about it because Ray J, talking about Ray J, people like Ray J, I feel like feeds Ray J's ego, and he continues with this behavior. Not Stacey Rusch from Real Housewives of Potomac being vindicated yet again. Every time Angel, Kiarna, Giselle, Ashley comes for Stacey this season, even now Tia. Well, a preview for next week's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac reveals that they call Chris Samuels, and he's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. We have to talk about that, and we have to talk about how many more L's is Kiarna going to take, because Wendy also eats her up. The dynamic duo that is Stacey Rusch and Wendy Asefo is winning. So if you missed it, we did recap the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac here on the channel. You can also hear it on the podcast. And, of course, you can always get the news when it comes to Wendy Asefo's case. Mia Thornton has taken back to social media. We've talked about that. So be sure to check out. Don't wait on the algorithm to show you the videos. Go to my page and go check it out. And as we do that, don't forget to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe. All right. Let's get to this, and we're going to play this under fair use because I was so happy to see this preview. They revealed the first 6 minutes of the next episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and this week's episode I really enjoyed. And it's been a while since I've enjoyed Potomac or Real Housewives in general, but this little fight at the 10 million downloads Reasonable Shady party without regular Robin, maybe it's best that Robin didn't come. Maybe it's best that Robin didn't come. Sorry, Robin. See what you did? All right, let me play this for you. We're going to play this under fair use. I'm going to stop and go because Bravo is so particular. And if you don't see this video, now you know why. But we're going to stop and go. Honestly, I need to stop and go because the way that people are getting ate up in this damn scene. All right. And I'm going to also have to give you play-by-play just in case you don't understand who's speaking at what particular point. Remember, this week's episode ended with Stacey basically eating Kiarna alive because Kiarna's like, I would never have you come be near my husband. And Stacey's like, you don't have one. So this is where we are starting from.
Here we go. This is you. Act a fool. Ooh, and that's a great defense mechanism. Somebody here told Chris. She
Yeah, this one don't know girl code. Okay. She's not to be trusted around husbands or children.
I don't understand that part from Giselle. She's saying that Stacey does not know girl code. And we said this before. I said, guys, what if it wasn't Stacey? It's very easy to tell that with Cookie. Cookie, they're eating up Cookie alive this week. I don't think Cookie realized that. I think she wanted to get a little bit of a moment on the show, and now they are eating her alive on social media. I did not expect that, Cookie. I think I actually have been very gracious But the comments have been eating Cookie up alive. But I don't understand Giselle because, again, not only could any of those women have brought this information back to Chris, but there were other people that were watching intently this all go down during the Pride festivities. So any of that information, Cal, I'm not going to blame you, Cal, but it could be Cal. Anyone could have done this. So what does Giselle mean? You're not to be trusted around anyone's husbands or children? Children? What?
Or anybody else. Why don't we call the person that is accusing me of a lie?
Okay, see now, the fact that Stacey is willing to say, why don't we call the person? That says a lot to me.
Can you call Chris? You know Chris.
Sharice has Chris's number, okay?
Okay.
So Sharice is there, yes. Sharice really knows these people. She's mixing and mingling with them. So Sharice is getting some airtime. I know she's excited.
Hi, Sharice. We're gonna call Chris. Answer. It's ringing. Hello. Hey, Chris. This is Sharice. How are you? I'm good.
So Chris is on the line.
I'm actually filming, and we just had a situation where Cookie was made to look bad. I know you and Cookie are very good friends.
And everyone's wondering, why is it that Chris and Cookie are so close? Why is that? I don't know. I don't know the history. I know Cookie's talking to the blogs about this. She wants to clear her name. She's like, I am the goddaughter to the whatever. Okay.
And I just want to know if Stacey communicated with you about a conversation that was had about Monique. That's it. Yes or no?
Not me pulling in closer like, wait. He says, I don't know nothing about that ish.
Okay.
Or y'all, what y'all people talking about? He sounds frustrated because he knows that this is being filmed, and he probably also knows that Monique is going to be a part of this. So he sounds frustrated. Remember, he left the show not on a high note. So I can understand. Was like, why you calling me about this show? You're filming. He's like, he says, I don't know nothing about. Let me play it again for you.
Okay.
He said, I don't know any of that issue you people talking about. Not Stacey's vindicated again. Y'all making it very easy to be Team Stacey this season. Y'all making it so easy.
Thank you, Chris. Have a good night. So we called, and here we are.
You should see Ashley's face. Ashley's face looks like, oh, damn, we couldn't get her with this one. She is like Teflon. Y'all can't touch Stacey this season.
But still I rise, and I'll be all right.
And y'all know I have every reason to be like, oh, Stacey came to my show and lied to my face, blah, blah. I have every reason not to be Team Stacey. But this is why I always say be team yourself, because when people are right, when people are vindicated, you're able to be like, they're vindicated, sorry.
How would he know that was the conversation? How would he know?
And Kiarn is still on it. How would he know how would he know? How would he know about the conversation? Well, all of you were there. And all of you been coming for Stacey this entire season. And everything is not sticking. So why wouldn't I think that you guys would set this up and basically try to come for her again?
Called Chris, and you still want to accuse me of being a liar. He just told you no. Okay, all right.
Nothing would convince me that she did not tell him. Nothing.
Yes, I am believing Stacey, and I also believe that pigs can fly.
Tia, I'm giving you the side eye because since this week's episode and next week's episode, it feels like, and look, I can understand why you might feel away because she did lie. But again, I've said this before. A lot of y'all tell these little white lies in order to support your husbands and things like that. Timo did not want to see these women, did not want to film with these women. I cannot blame him, okay? But I'm giving you the side because whatever issue you have with Stacey is not that deep for you to be like, I am no longer interested in having a relationship with her. And everything that she says is a lie. And again, we're watching an edited show. There could be a whole lot more lies that Tia is aware of. But I'm keeping my good eye on you, Tia.
Of course I don't believe her.
It's very clear to me that no matter what I do or what I say, everyone is always questioning me. So fine. I could care less.
Sidebar, there was a scene that they previewed for next week with Ashley and her mom. And I guess the same storyline. She's still with that man. She's still working to the bone and that man's still no good. Ashley's like, Mom, you know, you're the only person I got. I need you here with me. Girl, at what point do you blame the person that decides to stay in a relationship for 20 plus years and he's no good? At what point do you be like, Mom, you're a grown adult. You need to. She probably would make a change if you put some boundaries and be like, Mom, I don't like the way that he's treating you and I can't be around you if this is what you're allowing to happen. And remember, Michael used to take care of her and this man. And when I say her, I'm talking about Ashley's mother. But that's a whole other story. We could skip over that next week, too, because we are no longer interested in Ashley.
Stacey has been cool with every single person I see sitting around the table. It's like, what happened?
The last time she and I went out, we meet.
So now Charisse is going to tell a story about the last time that she went out with Stacey.
These guys, right? They're all married. The guy that she likes goes to the bathroom. The other guy says to her, oh, I can see you guys are into each other. Well, he's married. This trick looks at him, what does it have to do with me?
So Charisse is claiming that Stacey, when they went out 5 months ago, because they showed the picture from 5 months ago, she's now claiming that Stacey was like, what does the wife have to do with me? We have to also keep in mind, Charisse is friends with these other women. She's friends with Ashley. She's friends with Giselle. I'm not saying that she's lying, but if one lie doesn't catch up with Stacey, they're trying another one.
Can you get me together? All right, come on. They had you up against the ropes.
I have to say this, though. This dynamic duo, right now we're seeing in this scene, we're seeing Wendy dab and trying to help Stacey pat down her makeup, any sweat, anything. And she's literally saying, let me get you.
Girl, you were up against the ropes. Put the Vaseline on my eyes. You were up against the ropes. Put it on my knuckles. My girl was up against the ropes. Girl.
Wendy, so just so you know,
okay, what happened?
Angel was all in my face, talking about she got smoke for you.
So here comes Giselle, because they're self-producing this season. She's bringing up that Angel still has an issue with Wendy.
You?
So you already apologized.
Yes, I did.
Past it.
Okay, great.
But I haven't addressed Wendy's part of it.
You have a little smoke for Wendy.
Yeah, so our interactions have devolved in a mercurial nature.
Ooh, like that? Make that make sense. Angel, you got smoke for Wendy?
Yeah, you got smoke for me?
Smoke is smoking hot.
It's just more that I feel like you don't treat me right. I don't.
And it's so funny when you watch the scene and you look at Angel trying to say this to Wendy. She can't even have a serious face. She's like smiling. I feel like you don't treat me right. Smiling. Ooh.
Treat you right?
No, you don't. You're dismissive and snide. Like
She says that Wendy is dismissive and snide. People have said that about Wendy before.
You're being right now. And passive aggressive.
And all you see is Kiana over there shaking her head.
And let me just tell you this.
All right.
I'm not the one to have a problem
right now. And passive aggressive.
I don't treat you right?
No, you don't. You're dismissive and snide, like you're being right now. And passive aggressive.
And let me just tell you this.
All right.
I'm not the one to have a problem with because I don't have an issue with you. It's a one-sided beef.
And that's what it feels like this entire season between Kiana and Angel. It is a one-sided beef. And look, you could have your feelings about Wendy, and we've talked about that. We've reported on stuff like that. I've told you what people said behind the scenes. However, I still have not gotten to the bottom of why Kiana or Angel have an issue to the point where we're talking about this 9 episodes in.
Now, see, this is the dismissive and gaslighting. You can try to analyze me.
I don't need to. I can tell what you were thinking while you were talking to me. It was interesting. Yesterday, Tia told me that Angel was upset because she saw me at the airport to Nevis, and I didn't say hi to her. You say that you saw me at the airport, correct?
I did see you.
Yeah, so you don't say hi?
You did.
And this has already been disproven because we saw the clip where Wendy does greet Angel at the airport.
Say hi to me either.
did she ever say anything to you? And we addressed that you felt like the whole catfish comment came from you. Did you originate the cat?
Now they're talking about the catfish comment, which we've talked about endlessly, and we know Wendy wasn't the one who used the word catfish. And that's why we're like, you have so much fever for Wendy, but you don't have fever for the person that has plotted and planned to even bring this up and then brings it up and then calls you a catfish. You are still so pressed about Wendy. It's so weird.
This conversation.
How did the catfish comment come from Wendy? Wait, Giselle was the one that said the
Here comes Stacey. The dynamic duo is coming in because Stacey's like, Giselle was the one who used the word catfish. And listen to this part.
No, she did.
Here go Kiana. No, she did. Wendy said it. Oh, she has such a bad attitude. I can't.
No, I said it.
And then Giselle jumps in and she's like, no, I said it. Come on. Yo, Kiana, I know you watching this, girl. Take this L. Just take this L. Just take the L. I didn't think that another housewife could have such a terrible season as bad, if not worse. It's definitely worse, I think. It will depend on the reunion. It will definitely depend on the reunion if it gets worse for Kiana. But so far, girl, your season's worse than Shamia. It's worse. Here come Giselle saying, I said it.
Wendy said it. No, I said it. He wants to have a problem. I said it.
Angel, I did not know that was you on these pictures. Like, I felt like straight catfish.
I mean, Wendy was laughing.
Instead of you coming for Giselle, it's me that you want to come
Me
for?
and Giselle had a conversation.
I'm sorry.
This is just another example of you being dismissive.
No, and this is another example of you falling flat.
That is funny.
She obliterated Angel. She was like, oh, and here's another example of you being dismissive. Wendy says, no, here's another example of you falling flat. All right, let me pull out the tiny violin. One time. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Sorry. Even Giselle was like, oh, damn, she got you good.
Weird.
I'm done.
Thank you.
done.
Now, Angel's like, I'm done. Girl.
No, thank you.
Because
You're saying no thank you as if we want you here.
Girl.
Oh, Wendy said, you're saying no thank you as if we want you here. Oh, damn. Whoa. I feel like y'all remember that moment and Set It Off when they all were dead and then the song comes on, I'll be missing you. I'm sorry, every time I watch it, that's what plays in my mind. Everybody's dead, Angel, Lord. It's just like boom, 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 boom. It's like, Lord, it's a mess. I gotta play it again because it was that good.
No, thank you. Because
You're saying no thank you as if we want you here.
Girlfriend.
We still have the same chance.
Here comes her Siamese twin. Get on the piggyback.
You yelling.
And Stacey calls Kiana because here comes Kiana trying to get involved because she also wants to have a moment. She said, here comes her Siamese twin.
Can you stop? Listen to that, Wendy.
Hey, can you guys stop?
Of course, a Giselle event is going to be an eventful day. It should have been called the $10 million battle, no?
Tia, what is this top? Her top looks like a turkey. Well, just in time for Thanksgiving.
What do you have to talk about besides me?
Everything.
What?
Everything.
For example?
Everything. My
What?
life, my business, my condo.
But the only...
Stacey asked Kiana, what is it? Why do you keep coming for me? What is it about me that you keep coming for? And she's just like, wait, let me rewind back because I need to hear exactly what she says.
What do you have to talk about besides me?
She says, what do you have to talk about besides me? And this is Kiana's response.
Everything.
What?
Everything.
For example?
Everything. My
What?
life, my business, my condo.
She says, my life, my business, my condo. Girl, is that all you got? Then she says, my man. My man, girl, Greg ain't the one to be bragging about. He ain't the one.
When it's about
What do you have going on?
I have a husband and a ring.
Okay.
She says, I have a husband and a ring, y'all.
You don't.
Okay, and I don't want that when it's cloudier than a mother.
She said her wedding ring is cloudy than a mother.
Is it? Oh, really? Well, that is probably
compared to nothing. Go
She says cloudy, but compared to nothing, she points at her empty finger.
run after Greg. Go back.
She said, go run after Greg.
Go back.
She says, go bag.
TJ. That's all.
Now she's bringing up TJ. Ooh. Now if Kiana had done, what about TJ? Ooh. People were like, what is she doing? But then we would have known. It would have been, see, Kiana, we could have helped you. And then Wendy comes in between Kiana and Stacey and starts dancing in front of Kiana and starts twerking.
You're a tired ass hoe for me twerking. I know when I see one. Don't do me. Don't need to do
That's
me.
you.
Don't do me.
That's you.
Don't do me.
Kiana and Angel, I thought maybe things would get better for you this season. It doesn't seem to. If anything, you should be grateful for Wendy's legal troubles. You should be grateful for Karen coming back because at least you won't be the focus this season. Everybody and their mama are saying Kiana and Angel do not need to come back next season. I'm on that fence now too. And when I say on that fence, I'm climbing over to get to the other side with all of you. When it comes to both of y'all need to go. I was willing to give Angel some more leeway and say maybe we need to see a season with her without Kiana. But girl, the way that you keep coming for Wendy is showing me something about you. It's showing me about your character. Very much like when the wag essence came up and you brought up being a wag. And I was like, I'm going to just put that in the back of my mind. And since then, it's shown me some things about you that I'm like, okay. Guys, that's the preview for the next episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I want to know your thoughts and your opinions. I did not, normally I don't do a video about the sneak peek, but this sneak peek was so good. Not only is Stacey Rusch vindicated yet again. Come on, you got to admit it. Even if you don't like Stacey, she's been vindicated yet again. Chris was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. And even if he's lying, he's the one who's saying it now. Okay, everybody will make an excuse.
Thanks for tuning in to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And for more information on the podcast, head on over to KempireRadio.com.
If you want to feel more connected to humanity and a little less alone, listen to Beautiful Anonymous. Each week, I take a phone call from one random anonymous human being. There's over 400 episodes in our back catalog. You get to feel connected to all these different people all over the world. Recent episodes include one where a lady survived a murder attempt by her own son. But then the week before that, we just talked about Star Trek. It can be anything. It's unpredictable. It's raw. It's real. Get Beautiful Anonymous wherever you listen to podcasts.